Okay, so I'm on my way to a coffee shop. It's like,
Oh, what is that? Oh, that's how you talk?
oh yeah, I'm talking to myself.
You carry it like that?
Yeah,
It's a camera though, right? Or you just talk?
it's a camera, yeah.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, you're on it now. You're gonna be world famous.
I don't think you know Tirza either.
I know
So,
Tirza. Hi,
We can only see
It's like you want to think of it as hosting your favorite people at the event you want to be most special to you. Like that was how I thought of it last year. It's like you want to think of like how do you make every moment smooth but magical and meaningful. So I just kind of use the planning a wedding reference because we feel like it's that close to our hearts.
But when you feel good, everything seems well organized, so it's more of like that we as a team kind of like, I don't know, carry that feeling. That one of the things we're talking about is how we feel and how we're living. And if we as a team are crazy and stressed out because of all the details, then we would be the same as, if we were talking of aid workers, that would be the same trap that we're trying to talk about. So,
and what was interesting, and you just made me realize it, is it really wasn't like we had that technical difficulty the first night. We started late because the live streaming wasn't working. So it wasn't perfectly well run, but people didn't have an experience of that because the feeling of the experience of being there was so calm.
true, I
Like
forgot
nobody's stressed out, nobody got intense.
good morning, guys. So we just finished our morning call that we had with the beautiful people in Cape Town that are setting up our next One Solution conference. And the rest of the day is basically dedicated to that. We have a meeting with one of the speakers, Bill Pettit, in about half an hour. And we're going to work on webinars, on live streams. And I think Mara is right now talking with a rugby player that is in South Africa. So kind of working on each floor on the same kind of topic. So how did that call go?
It was really good. He's very interesting. He's been working as like a very senior coach overseeing cricket teams like globally. And he just got back to South Africa. So he was saying he's going to meet with some very influential people in his network on Friday. So he wanted to learn more about the conference. He wasn't 100% sure whether he was going to be in town and whether he could come, but he's very keen. And he was like, I think it's a really good time for South Africa. Like, they've had democracy, in place since '94, I think, and yet, he says the progress that's been made in terms of the racial divide and the political divide and the socioeconomic divide is like negligible. So, but in their most recent elections, people for the first time really voted outside of their classes and races for the first time. So it feels like things are starting to like kind of thaw, but it still has a really long way to go. So he was saying like it's a very cool time for us to be doing the One Solution conference in South Africa. So I gotta get a device here.
That's okay.
No problem at all. We were just finishing making our warm beverages, so no rush.
You look like you're in a rustic, and with your flannel shirts, it goes perfect with the brick and the mortar, and this couldn't be better. I mean,
We spent hours.
I spent hours.
Yeah.
Getting this fixed. Yes.
This is a very polished look you're seeing.
Part of
here.
our branding.
I am in awe. I'm in awe.
I was just saying to Eirik that I have officially given up on caring what I look like on Zoom because this is what I woke up like, and this is apparently what I'm going to stay like all day long.
It's a normal day today because we're just doing what needs to be done, you know? Like we need to have calls, we need to get funding, we need to let people know about what we're doing. Just very basic stuff. So some of our day is going to be really interesting, like we're going to go to Cape Town and we're going to do work in all these places, but a lot of it's just normal days, you know? Trying to do what makes sense to us, and some days we do so much, it's like, holy moly, we got a lot done, and the other days it's just like, I want to go to bed, and I don't want to do anything, like, and then the next moment, everything's easy, and wow, there's a lot of sound here. It's an airplane, some kind of fan, bus, truck. There we go, some more sound.
Today was really full preparing final preparations for the Cape Town conference. Joyful children.
We were going to Manhattan.
And now I have a call with Lindsay from Chicago in regards to the Peace Summit that I'm going to be a keynote speaker at a school in Southside Chicago in April next month. That's very cool because obviously a big part of one solution is helping create future generations of children like this one that understand that their experience comes from the mind and not from things outside of them, and what a dramatically different world we would be living in if all children knew that. So speaking at that event, particularly as it's a day-long Peace Summit event that's held at a school in a very violent neighborhood in Chicago, it's like an extremely cool opportunity for me that I'm really looking forward to. So have that call in a moment, and then after yoga I'm speaking with a professional athlete. So hopefully we will have a professional athlete ambassador of One Solution in the very, very near future. Alright, so this is me attempting to get better at doing freaking selfie vlogs. Can't believe what Eirik has me doing in life.